about, even in Genesis, about his plan, that not just the generic sort of I know about him, but a personal knowing him personally, knowing, like, I can't even imagine. But from the scriptures, God reminds me, he wants me to know him, to trust him, to obey him, to fully rely on him, to walk with him all my days. That's every day, there's no days off. You know, he wants 24/7, 365 without exception. Now I look to Psalm. You think, well, really? Does he want that kind of a close, that, you know, because I know what I'm like, and does he want that kind of relationship with me? Well, yeah, he does. And you look at Psalm 23. I think some of you might be able to quote it, but you go from verses 2 through 4. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You keep seeing over and over in those verses. There's that with, that guiding, that leading. That's not something that's disconnected, that he wants to be active in knowing me. I saw something this week. This guy is a cartoonist. And you probably heard the cartoon. Some of you may have heard the cartoon Dilbert. It's satire on office life. Well, the guy, you know, he's got stage 4 cancer, similar to what President Biden has got. And, you know, it's pretty much terminal. Well, he got a phone call, and he didn't recognize the number. He says, nah, disregard. Well, he goes and he looks up that phone number and says, well, maybe it was something important. Finds out on the voicemail, it's President Trump. He doesn't know President Trump, but President Trump was reaching out to him to offer condolences and encouragement. God wants that kind of a relationship where he's going to reach out to us personally. We'll look in Acts chapter 27, verses 23 through 25. And you think, okay, is that all circumstances? Well, if you kind of look at the story, Paul's on a ship. He's going to be going to Rome. Well, the ship's captain and pilot, they kind of messed up. They took off in the wrong time of year. They got into this terrible storm, and things look really bad.